Now, don't forget to hit the like button and comments down below. We all know YouTube is shadow banning. I'll be honest with you, it's shadow banning it because people are not liking the videos and chat and commenting on it. So most likely the videos are not good enough unless you guys comment and like it. Okay, that's how you tell YouTube that my videos are good, so that I don't have to close the channel. So look, man, this video is a compilation about videos that I made about how to be a challenger. The reason why I say this is because too many women, when it comes to dating, they don't think about challenging because it takes a lot of effort. You know, it takes a lot of effort to make a guy to control yourself to be a challenge. It actually takes emotional resilience, emotional strength to do that. And so I want you guys to be encouraged. It's not a game we're doing here. This is just how to guard your value. Because sometimes when you think he likes you back, you stop being a challenge and then you get played and then you regret it and you become jaded. Guys need a challenge. That's why guys play sports. That's why guys are very competitive. Anytime something is not a challenge, no matter how valuable that thing is, they're gonna take it for granted. It's just how that works.
Have a life where you're not available all the time. It's not a manipulation. It's about being happy. My God, like for example, my life, when I'm in school, I'm from 8 to 5. I'm in school. From 5:30 to 7:30, I'm playing basketball. Then I go home, I cook something and eat. Now, how do I fit in going out with a girl that I like in between that, or spending time with her? I have to. It's a struggle, but I make the time, and that's the point. It's a struggle, but I make the time, and that struggle is natural. I don't stop doing the things that I value for her. I fit her in. And now over time, she becomes more valuable to me, and I start pushing things away for her. But that's over time, and that's a natural process. And that natural process of being over time actually makes her feel more valuable, because she feels like over time it progressed to us getting closer together naturally. She doesn't feel like I forced it. Now, a lot of people hear this and want to blame me why people are like this. I did not make people, okay? I did not make men. This is just how human nature is. So you might as well understand the soul of it and apply this into your dating life, or suffer the consequences. And at the end of the day, the real reason why a lot of people complain about this reality is because it hurts. It's not easy to apply. There's a lot of emotion, what can I say? There's a lot of emotional resistance to this. Why? Because we naturally feel insecure when we start not even pushing, but challenging the people who are trying to show us interest. Challenge them. How much do they really want it? The colleges don't make it easy for you to apply to their institutions, even though they're great. Why? Because they're valuable. Anything that's valuable is challenging. Anything that's not valuable is not challenging. People understand this, man. Like, it's not me promoting negativity here. It's just me promoting the reality. And anytime you're with someone that you value, one way or another, they were a challenge. And if you had them easily, you didn't appreciate them that much. And if you had them easy, most likely you deep down understood you beat other women or men for that person. So there's nothing wrong with creating a challenge. Men like that. We're problem-solving machines. You're not gonna go to hell. He's just gonna appreciate you even more for it, because you weren't that easy. And also, you raise his self-esteem because he feels like he wants something valuable, which is you. You are valuable. You do deserve to be fought for. You do deserve to die for, well, maybe not die for, right? But you do deserve a guy to go crazy for you. And if you have a hard time applying these strategies, well, you have to learn to control the emotions. And I have a course specially made for that. Now, before we talk about it, don't forget, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Now, a quick 1 minute intermission. Don't forget, people, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, a lot of you guys don't know how to book a phone call. Just click in the description down below, and there we have 10-minute call, 15-minute call, 30-minute call. It's much easier to apply these strategies if you book a call with me. I can promise you, man. You guys think you're applying it, but we all have a certain level of self-deception when there's a lot of dopamine at the thought of being with them and a lot of pain at the thought of not being with them. And so it kind of skews your thinking. And so when you watch these videos, you only do confirmation bias and you never really apply these strategies. Sometimes all you need is for you to talk to me and literally the results come. Like I've seen people have kids, get married through the strategy that I teach. I know it sounds toxic, but trust me, man. I worked in mental health. I worked in the field of counseling. I've had a lot of experience, and and these strategies worked. I even worked in drug rehabs too. Now, if you guys don't forget, there's also a free audiobook about how to make a guy chase you by using the hot and cold method. There's an audiobook and an ebook, okay? So if you guys want to do that, click on the description down below where it says get your free gift, and I'll send it straight to your inbox. Let's continue with this toxic and insidious video.
Once you give up trying to be happy, a lot of the times you become happy. Once you give up trying to avoid feeling pain, trying to avoid your problem, all of a sudden, through an act of osmosis, your problems get solved. Once you give up trying to get somebody to like you, a lot of the times they end up liking you, right? Once you're the one that gives up trying to pursue the guy, a lot of the times they end up pursuing you. And it's one of those paradoxes of life that personally, it's annoying, but also you realize there's almost like a universal force that's governing this. But I was just too immature, right? But this, a lot of the times you're sort of self-sabotaging your relationship by not being willing to leave. It's like a magic show, ladies. It's like a magic. Men come back. And now look, in my case, how would you tell if I'm coming back because I love you or because it hurt my ego? Well, when I would have returned to her, I would have came back, been more romantic, done more for her, but also I would stay in that state of mind. In other words, I would not revert back to my old behavior. I will not start it's like the accountant, right? If the accountant said, I'm leaving you, and I say, don't leave, I'll be more consistent. And then I'm consistent for like a few days, and then all of a sudden, I get comfortable, and I return to my old ways of behaving. That shows you that I'm a victim of my habits, and I can't change. And it's better for you to leave no matter what I tell you. Because when you leave, I'm gonna tell you, I'll change. And I will believe that I'll change. Like, you do believe you're gonna change, but you just don't. So that's the thing, is that no matter how much they try to convince you, if you leave and they come back and then they do the same shit that caused you to leave, ladies and gentlemen, he's not gonna change. He's not gonna change. And don't come to me and tell me how to change him, because I'm not Black Jesus. People think I'm like Black Jesus here doing some dark magic. No, like, what I help you to do is realize whether or not the guy likes you and to amplify what's already there. You see, in the Bhagavad Gita, one of the most spiritual books in existence, it says, you are entitled to the labor, but not the fruits of your labor. All you have to do is focus on doing right action. Don't focus on the outcome. The outcome is outside of your control. Your responsibility is to enjoy the process. Enjoy the doing by not chasing, letting them come to you, having that self-assurance, having that self-esteem, being able to make yourself into a source of positive emotions where you won't need someone to make you happy, where you will learn to self-generate positive emotions through the strategies that I taught you. It'll have the contrary or an almost paradoxical effect where what you want will come to you. But it's almost like you have to have faith. You have to have faith in the process. Because what happens is that when you stop wanting the thing that you want through life experience or through just time, you realize it comes to you. Like, it's like, oh my God, if I would have just let go of the outcome, if I would have just kept my eyes looking forward and not looking back, I would have gotten that. Just think in your life, all of those scenarios where this has been proven right. Let me have my AI voice translate to you guys one of my writings.
In the epic rhythm of life's grand symphony, the Bhagavad Gita whispers a truth profound and timeless. You are entitled to the labor, but not the fruits of them. A mantra echoing across the cosmos, a gentle reminder to focus on the journey, not just the destination.
I remember, one that worked actually. My neighbor, my previous neighbor, he had long arms, right? I have average arms, but I think I have shorter arms than usual. My ex, she was like, that neighbor with the long arms? Just that. The long so I got click so you know what I'm saying? Como que the neighbor with the long arms. She was like that. And como que she wasn't doing that on purpose.
Right.
Right?
But
And-
you mentioned it.
But she mentioned it. and she didn't even say you got short hands. I think I
No.
have average hands. I mean, they're slightly smaller, to be honest with you. They're delicate hands.
Okay.
I got delicate hands. But yeah, that for like a whole month, I would walk around. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
And he probably felt insecure too about having long arms.
No, you don't feel insecure when you have long arms. It's good to have long limbs.
I
You
mean,
think?
yeah, because I have long arms.
That's good.
And as a kid, I used to think I looked really weird, like an Adventure Time character.
Nah, but models have long arms,
Right,
long limbs.
right. But I don't know. I mean, I've heard, I've known people.
Well, that's why you got like going like that.
I know I'm just cold. I'm just cold
I'm just
right
kidding. I'm
now.
just kidding.
But in my family, we all have long limbs and we're all very skinny. So we all kind of look like mosquitoes. And I've heard people like complain about that before.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, everybody has insecurities. What you find attractive, someone's paying to get it done.
True. That's very true. That's very true. I didn't like my curly hair.
Yeah, and there's people who get perms done.
Yeah, yeah, yes. It's very true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can't assume what the insecurities are based on what you think, because
Mhm.
you're just projection. You just got to look at what they react to. You know, you just observe what you think is something that makes you feel insecure. It may not be for them.
Mhm.
Like for example, there was this one girl who she had like a gap in her tooth.
I love that.
I love that, but she didn't like it.
Yeah.
You know, or what was another one? Or even like the girl who got a Brazilian butt lift. It was so unnecessary. For her it was an insecurity. But for me, it was like, yo, you're perfect.
That can be so dangerous.
yeah.
It's one of the most dangerous plastic surgeries there are.
Yeah, that's why I had to quit. I was like, I'm done. Well, I stayed, but then when she got the nose thing, I was like, one more and I'm leaving. And then she got the arm. Like, I'm done. Yeah. It's honestly one of the most tragic downfalls I've ever seen, because it's kind of like, what got you to do that
Yeah.
online? At the
Yeah.
Instagram, and also
Yeah.
those plastic surgery ads.
Yeah.
You know, those plastic
I
surgery
mean,
ads.
I feel like, was that in New York?
No, that was here.
Oh, well, it's not as, it is normalized. But
I
I
think
feel like,
Colombia's more.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's
And it's cheaper.
yeah. You get the two cheeks for one special. Like, don't go for the one with 2 cheeks for one. That's go for the full price one. Don't be taking discounts. The
Yeah.
discount doctor. So this works because everyone has self doubt. So meaning this works on everyone. I don't care who you are. Putin. Remember, Putin got mad because they took a photo of him looking like a dictator. You know that photo of
Yeah.
Putin? He actually got mad at that. Like really pissed off. You would think, dude, of course you're a dictator.
Yeah.
Or even the President Xi calling him Winnie the Pooh. It's like you would think he has an insecurity, but he's like powerful. Kim Jong-un, you know? So everyone has one. But he'll kill you though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
He won't get attracted to you. So don't be fooled by confident masquerade. So he has statues. That don't mean shit. You know? I bet his statues look skinny. I'd be afraid if I was a statue guy. It's kind of okay. Clearly he wants me to look like him, but I can't make him fat.
Mm.
But if I make him too skinny, he won't look like him. Oh my God. That's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Bring out their inner thought. It's there. Because before they love you, they must first check within if they feel a need. If you feel a need, and the more obvious the need, the better chance of getting some poom poom. Right? You show a mirror to reflect how empty they really are. Yeah, and then that's pretty much how you make sales.
You have to market yourself. Like, do you know anything about marketing?
Yeah.
Well, you have to like,
Sorry, you
I
gotta.
feel like you have to create this necessity for them that you can fulfill.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, if you're gonna market yourself, if you're really gonna be a good marketing, you gotta know who you're not for. But you can't market yourself for everyone. I'm not for everyone. I've had women who de pueblo, right? She came here when I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I ate spam. Sa la carne spam. Es una de esas meat in lata. She's like, that's a lot of sodium for like a month. And I'm like, but it's good. And I would smoke weed, and she never called me back. And I think it was because I was smoking weed, and I was just eating so unhealthy. And she would eat healthy. She's from the pueblo. I'm too different.
Right.
I wasn't for her.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
too toxic.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's pretty much how it is. You can't. So you got to accept that if you're gonna do this, you got to know who you're for and accept it. And insecurity will make you want to be for everyone. Yep, 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 yep. All right, so that's this. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out my new course, The Commitment Formula. You could pre-order it right now, and you can get it at a discounted rate. This course is meant to help you get out of situationships. This course will help you to get into relationships, to get commitment. I mean, I've gotten a bunch of testimonies of women getting married, even having kids. I mean, a woman came up to me. They're like, "Look, Father Alex, this is you." I'm like, "That's not Father Alex, okay? Father Alex is a spiritual thing." And like, no, I have a kid. And because of your channel, I applied what you did, and now I have a kid. I've seen countless of stories. As toxic as you guys might see me, these strategies work to get commitment. Purchase it right now. There's no gimmicks, there's no games. This is meant to allow you to get the guy that you want, get married, and have kids, and you don't have to watch any other channel after this. Okay? And if you don't like it, just get your money back. Look, this is gonna be the best course I'm ever gonna make. And that says a lot. This is going to be the best course I'm going to make. So pre-order it right now, or else I'm going to have to close the channel. And don't forget, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org right here and book a one-on-one phone call. Take care.